Hey, what's up, guys? Johnny here, back with IdioticCreations, owner of the channel, and I'm here with Imaginex or Jeremy from my co-owner and techie guy. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, if you guys are creating a server and you guys want some sweet stuff to keep it protected from griefers and crap, then this is the video for you. So yeah, we have a top 10 or about 10 plugins that you guys will need and probably want. That work good for 1.3.2 and 1 servers. So yeah, we're gonna start with Plugman.
Okay, so Plugman is your plugin management plugin. So I'm going to go on mine and show you the command. So Plugman help. It lets you view what plugins are on your server, unload a plugin that could be causing issues, or actually load in a plugin without restarting the server. And it also lets you see the commands that are registered under a plugin. So right now we dropped a plugin in, which is also on our list, called Multi-World, our world management. So I'm going to load that in right now. So Plugman load Multi-World. And it loaded in the plugin, as you can see, Multi-World 3.6 loaded and enabled. And let's say I don't know the actual commands for this plugin, so I would type in /plugman usage and then Multi-World, the name of the plugin, and it would tell me all the plugins that are registered, all the commands that are registered under my plugin. So right now we're going to load a world that we created already. Okay, so this world already loaded. Let's go to the other world.
Oh, we're good now. Wait, okay. Summons me.
Okay, so this world we created by typing in /mw create the world, So then you can create the worlds in game and then just go to them. And so also another thing that's part of this plugin is that you can, even though it's not the main world on the server, you can actually load in a nether for this world.
A separate nether from like totally different world file, pretty much.
So like when you make a server and you set the main world, only that main world will have a nether, but thanks to this plugin you can actually create your nether and link them so that all nether portals will go to it. So I'm actually going to show you how you create the nether for it. So let's say mw create showcase, and then normally netherworlds _nether, so _nether, and then you put space nether at the end to let it know that this is a nether world.
Yeah, you guys can see that I'm not actually going anywhere, so it's not loaded to any sort of world already.
Well, it says, okay, so it created the world, and now as you can see, if you go in the portal it doesn't do anything, but then if you go and you link them, so link showcase to showcase _nether, and now when you go into the portal it'll take you to the nether world that you generated for your world. See, and now we're in showcase _nether.
Sweet. Alright.
And to go back, unfortunately, you have to relink and
this
say
back to the one.
Yeah, so you have to say showcase _nether to showcase, and then you jump in here. So with this world management plugin, you can load worlds, unload worlds, create them, and pretty much anything that you would want to do. The same thing also applies to the end. If you wanted to create the end for a world, you would just do mw create showcase the _the end, and then just type in the _end after it instead of nether, and it will generate the end map, and you just have to relink those as well. There's also flags like turning on player versus player and other things you can see on their page, which is their page will be provided in the description.
All right. So we have a ton of different plugins that we're gonna do, and I think what we're gonna do is a couple more. We're gonna have a 2-part video because I know it's gonna run a little long, so we're gonna do about 3 more, and yeah. So what's the second, third, or which one are we on?
We're on third. So now we're going to do the World Guard plugin.
World
Okay.
Guard.
All right. So let's say for us, we got tired of the creeper explosions and the idiots setting off TNT. So World Guard came in handy. World Guard is pretty much like how the name sounds. It guards the world from certain things, like and which are completely settable in the config, or the configuration file that's made by the plugin. Now, for example, for the creeper part of it, so you can set it so that creeper explosions either don't go off or they go off and do damage but don't destroy blocks. So c/spawn mob creeper. Yeah, see, that creeper will explode, but it didn't destroy anything. And normally I would have
TNT.
Yeah, TNT. So
you
set it off, so it'll explode and then blow up, but it won't do anything. Normally, yeah. So normally I would take damage, but I'm in God mode, so it didn't do anything. This also, like, if you had flint and steel, it lets flame. Yeah, I think you can block flames entirely, or you can just set it so that flames can't burn the block. It'll just ignite.
Yeah, it won't spread. Pretty much fire spread off.
Yeah, fire doesn't spread, but it'll still be there and stuff. There's a whole bunch of other things you can disable, like griefing by endermen, griefing from fireballs or ender dragons. You can disable certain player damages. So there's a lot of things that you can protect with World Guard. It's very recommended. And then, so you want to move on to the next one?
Yeah, I think that's the gist of World Guard.
That's it. World Guard. So
Core Protect.
So let's say Johnny's a creeper. I mean, not a creeper, a griefer. So just go and start breaking stuff, Johnny. Okay,
Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough.
Place some lava and water buckets and things.
Lava, water, and then... Oh, wait, fail.
Okay, and then get the wand from World Edit and just make a giant wall of TNT. Let's just say.
Let's say. Okay, let's set this to TNT.
Okay, now so Johnny is showing your typical griefer, and he griefed the shit out of this area. Now, so what the next plugin we're showing is Core Protect, which is a lightweight plugin that records the block actions of a person. And you can use it to roll back and see who has done things and, you can inspect. So the command for it is CO. So CO inspect. I want to see who put this water block. Now, even though it's all the way downstream and the main source is over there, we should be able to see who did this. Let me just get a block. And it said placed by the Drift King, and tells me how long ago, even though it's all the way downstream from the main source.
That's awesome. Even if I blew up this TNT and then there's no TNT left.
I mean, normally if you do not have World Guard to prevent TNT explosion, and it did explode a giant area, then you could actually still roll it back, because the plugin captures all of the block destruction caused by other ones.
Okay.
So
cool.
Yeah, it can roll back TNT explosions and everything. So let's say I want to roll back Johnny. So
let's roll all my stuff.
So 0.03 hours ago. So. And there's a lot of options. You can say how much time you want to roll back, the radius. So CO roll back, and then I want it to be for, let's say, 0.05 hours, 0.05 H for hours. User, the Drift King. Drift King and radius, let's say 20 blocks.
Oh wow. Yeah, okay, so yeah, the portal's all fixed. Well, actually, the TNT is like.
Oh, it's still here. So, I mean, you can just go back.
That's the timing, pretty much.
Yeah, no, that was because of the radius. So you go
radius.
back, you stand closer to it, you do it again. This stationary water, so
yeah, that's some other glitch.
I guess it didn't really destroy that water, but I got rid of the source.
Yeah, but that's the main purpose.
Yeah, and then
so yeah, that's always good.
The block that was replaced by the TNT is back. So basically, this plugin handles all changes, and it's linked to World Edit to see. It's linked to World Edit, so if they use World Edit to grief things, you can roll them back still to roll back their World Edit. All right, so
like the essentials. What do you expect? Essentials, yeah.
Okay, so essentials is the, itself, the name pretty much explains everything. It's like the essential plugins for your server. So things like handling /spawn /home and /spawn /home and other, like essential things. We use it to handle, you can use it to say like people can have multiple homes, and you can set how many homes people can have using permissions.
Right.
And you can set spawns for multiple worlds, and it's just overall just a great plugin to have.
Yeah. Essentials do a lot of things.
It adds a lot of plugins it adds a lot of commands to your list, like AFK, power tools, and other things that you might need, like /AFK, and it does it automatically if the person's sitting for a while, and then when they come back and they move, it adds to it. It adds a simple but powerful jailing command to the to your server too. So if you set a jail and everything,
everyone needs a jail.
By the same group who makes essentials, you have Group Manager.
Oh, they make that many? Okay.
So by the same group that makes essentials is Group Manager, another good plugin. It's a permissions handler. Personally, I like it because they allow the use of the asterisk inside of the setting the permissions. So that was removed a long time ago, but then Group Manager allows you to have it asterisk being the owner. You put that in with the asterisk, and then they get every single permission, and you don't have to
it's
go.
So much more simple, yeah.
Yeah, and you can just do the first part of the plugin, like let's say essentials dot asterisk, and it would give every permission needed for the essentials plugin. So, very useful, a lot easier than looking up all of the permissions for every single one of your plugins. And it allows for, creating groups and just giving permissions to a certain person, and then, so overall, just really nice.
Yeah, the main stuff. Cool.
Okay, and looks like our last plugin is Backup, which is a saving and backup manager.
Just in case your world ever gets corrupted or whatever.
Yeah, for corruption and also rolling back. We're not rolling back, but going back to a previous save. Just a safety thing. It has a lot of settings that you can set. For us, we have it set so that every 5 minutes it automatically saves the world for us in case for some reason I accidentally close the server since it's running on my computer, or for some reason it just shuts down. It saves between every 5 minutes, and then also every 20 minutes it creates a backup of our world, which it zips up and sets into a folder that we set in the config file. Also, you can have it upload, the backups upload to your FTP server or anything you really like. It's nice to have. also just, like I said, in case your server shuts down and things. So
Yeah, we have a couple that's pretty much all right for that one.
I mean, these are pretty much like the main plugins that you should have.
Yeah.
That like for server management and just protection against griefers if it's going to be a public server.
Like the simple.
Or for us, even though ours isn't really public, it's a good protection against our idiots that come on the server.